last incestuous kiss for my magpie.
Come in here, you pretty, Piccadilly pin pusher, and gaze upon a soul in agony.
Now, Sherry, dear, don't tell me how you're doing. I want none of the tiresome details. I have only a little bit of time, and so the conversation shall be entirely about me. And I shall not. Shall I tell you how I glittered through the South Seas like a silver scimitar? Or would you rather hear how I frolicked through Zambezia, raping the Major General's daughter and finishing off a 3-act play at the same time? Magpie, dear, you are the moonflower of my middle age, and I love you very much. Say something tender to me.
Beverly, darling.
That's my girl. Now, Sherry, without going into mountainous waves of self-pity, how are you?
I'm fine, you presumptuous cockney. Now, tell me, how was the trip? Wonderful?
Oh, fabulous, fabulous. I did a fantastic amount of work. By the way, did I get a glimpse of that little boudoir butterfly, La Sheldon, in a motor car as I came up the driveway?
You did indeed. She's paying us a Christmas visit.
Dear girl, they do say she set fire to her mother, but I don't believe it. Sherry, my evil one. Not only have I finished the finest comedy since Moliere, but the best review since the last one. And an operetta, It Frightens Me, It's So Good. I shall play it for 8 weeks in London and 6 weeks in New York. That's all. No matinees. And then I'm off to the Grecian Islands. Magpie, dear, why don't you come along? Why don't you desert this cannonball of fluff and come with me?
Careful, Beverly, you're catching me at a very good moment.
Tell me, Beverly, did you have a good time in Hollywood? How long were you there?
Oh, 3 unbelievable days. I saw everyone from Adrian to Zanuck. They came, poor dears, as to a shrine. I was insufferably charming and ruthlessly firm in refusing $7 million for 2 minutes' work.
What about Banjo? Did you see my wonderful banjo in Hollywood?
Oh, I did. He gave a dinner for me. I arrived in white tie and tails to be met at the door by 2 bewigged butlers who quietly proceeded to take my trousers off. I was then ushered, in my linen silk drawers, into a room full of Norma Shear, Claudette Colbert, and Aldous Huxley, among others. Dear, sweet, incomparable Banjo.
I'll never forget that summer at Antibes when Banjo put a microphone in Lorraine's mattress and then played the record the next day at lunch.
Oh, I remember it indeed. Lorraine left Antibes by the next boat.
We're here now.
Oh, what's the matter, Magpie? Is Lorraine being her own sweet, sick-making self?
You wouldn't take her to the Grecian Islands with you, would you, Beverly? Just for me?
Now, Lorraine is a charming person who has gallantly given up her own Christmas to spend it with me.
Oh, I knew I had a bit of dirt for all of us to nibble on.
Mr. Whiteside! No, not now. Go away.
Have you kidnapped someone, Sherry?
Yes, that was the Lindbergh baby. Come on. Is this something juicy?
Oh, juicy as a pomegranate. It's the latest report from London on the winter maneuvers of Miss Lorraine Sheldon against the left flank. Well, against all flanks of Lord Cedric Bottomley. Listen. Lorraine has just left us in a cloud of Chanel No. 5. Since September, in her relentless pursuit of his lordship, she has only paused to change girdles and check her oil. She's chased him panting from castle to castle, till finally he took refuge for several weekends in the gentleman's lavatory of the House of Lords. Practically no one's betting on the Derby this year. We're all making book on Lorraine. She's sailing tomorrow in the Normandy, but will be returned on the Atlantic Clipper if Bottomley so much as belches in her direction. Magpie, dear, have you ever met Lord Bottomley?
No, I haven't.
No very good shooting today, Boston. Only 3 partridges and 4 grouches and the Duke of Sutherland. Oh my God, it's Bottomley to his very bottom. Ripping debate in the House of Lords today. Old Basil spoke for 3 hours, dropped to the dead at the end of it. Ripping.
You can't be serious, Beverly. Nobody talks like that.
It's so good, it's uncanny. Annie, damn it, Beverly, why must you race right out of here? I never see enough of you, you ungrateful moppet.
Oh, Sherry, dear, I can only tell you that my love for you is so great that I changed trains in Chicago to spend 10 minutes with you and wish you a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, my lad, my little magpie. And now, I just have time for one magnificent number to give you a taste of how brilliant the entire thing is. It's the second number from my latest review.
Damn, get rid of them, Maggie.
Hello, Bert. Oh, wait a minute. Beverly, would you talk to a newspaper man for just 2 minutes? I kind of promised him.
Magpie, dear, I don't have time unless he's under the piano.
Oh, wait a minute. Would you speak to him just for a minute at the station before the train goes?
Oh, certainly.
Bert, go to the station and wait for him there. He'll be there soon. Bye.
The stalls are impatient, Beverly. Let's have this second-rate masquerade.
All right. It's called What Am I to Do? Often the night fall, I think I might fall down from my perilous height. Deep in the heart of me, always a part of me, shimmering, glittering light. Run, little lady, ere the shady shafts of time barbed you with your winged desire, singed you with your sultry fire. Often a fluid druid meets me, golden and golden, the dawn that greets me. Sheridan, vanishing, up to the stars I climb. What am I to do toward ending this madness, this sadness that's rending me through? The flowers of yesteryear are haunting me, taunting me, darling, for wanting you. What am I to say when mornings of sorrow, when mornings tomorrow drink the dew? What is this cosmic ritz, shattered and scattered to bits? What not am I to do?
Beverly, it's superb, the best thing you've ever written.
Oh, Sherry, let me say that.
Oh, come in, Westcott.
Oh, the airways, eh? Well, I shan't have to hear you, thank God. I'll be on the train.
Mr. Westcott, will you go in that room, please? John, will you show them where to plug in? Time to say goodbye, Whiteside.
Stop this nonsense.
Au revoir, Sherry. Merry Christmas.
Beverly, Maggie, what the hell? I want to talk to Beverly.
Beverly in London on July 12th.
Oh, being rushed out of this room like a baby that has never diaper changed.
Magpie, come give me a kiss.
Beverly, I must have 1 minute. I must have it. You'll make the train. The station is only a minute and a half from here.
Why? What's the matter, Magpie?
Go away.